Good evening and welcome. My name's Andrew Pugsley and you are an absolute hero for tuning in to Isolation. This is my Friday night lockdown improv show where I get a special guest from somewhere around the world and together with your suggestions, we create an improvised short film completely on the fly alongside the incredible musical improvisation of Duncan Walsh Atkins at the Ethereal Keys. Duncan, can you give us a little tinkle over the ivories and see that you're there? There he is. That's the sound of Duncan Walsh Atkins. He will be tinkling away, underscoring live in the moment all the way through tonight's show. And there might be some songs along the way as well. All the way through this evening's show, you can give us suggestions for where the show is going to be set. You can give us ideas for characters, for plot twists, for anything that you want to see. You just give us those and we will be delighted to improvise what you want as we go. It's about time for me to introduce this evening's guest. Who is, I'm just so delighted. One of the amazing things about this show is I just get to work with people that I absolutely adore wherever they are in the world. This guy, I think I maybe first saw him at one of the London improvathons. He's an incredible improviser. He just blows me away. He's beamed in live from Austria. It is none other than Mr. Jacob Banigan. Jacob, thank you for joining us.
Hello out there.
Jacob, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Now, is there, what sort of thing might excite you this evening? What kind of suggestions would get you inspired and that you'd love to have a go with this evening?
I don't know. Something exotic is nice. Give us a little trip, because we're all trapped in our houses. Yeah. So let's go on a trip.
Dreams of the outside world. Absolutely. Yeah. Lovely. Well, let's have a look. I can see that some suggestions for the start of the show are popping up in the feed already. So let's have a little look at what we've got here. Bethany Weston says an alien invasion. Eva Louise Schwartz says an excursion up a mountain, possibly inspired by Jacob's incredible mountain background there. Sarah Jane Hall says gladiators.
No, she wrote that before she saw me.
Oh, that is spooky. Then that's some psychic stuff going on there. We've got a farm. We've got a farm for dinosaurs. Bethany Weston says two people from different points in history are transported in time to the same place. Pretty Patel's chauffeured car. That's a British politics reference, Jacob, that we might stay away from at the moment. Sarah Jane Hall says, more wholesomely, fluffy bunnies. Jacob, as this evening's guest, is there any one of those that jumps out of you that might make a great title for this evening's show?
An excursion up a mountain.
Excursion up a mountain. Fantastic. Yeah, let's do that. If you fill for roughly 15 seconds whilst I type that in, then that can be the title for this evening's story.
Fill. Excursion. A leap into the unknown. Something you can see and not quite grasp. A goal. Challenge. Why do we do it? Because it's there. Who do we bring? Only who deserves the reward.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was longer than 15 seconds because it turns out I'm unable to type. But here we go. I think it is time, ladies and gents, to start this evening's performance of Isolation. Duncan, let's have this evening's underscore overture beginning. Here we go. It looks absolutely amazing, Jonathan. That's absolutely incredible. Look at the light there.
Yes, wait till you see the light at the top. I've been to many mountaintops, and it's always a refreshing view. You feel like a god up there. It's addictive. I'm warning you.
Yes, I can tell. It's so nice of you to give me a little window into your excursions, Jonathan.
Yes, excursion is not a big enough word. It's Excurmangement. It needs to be bigger. I'm not good with words.
Excurmangement. I think that's the perfect term. And if it doesn't already exist, Jonathan, then let us coin it right here and right now. An excurmangement.
This is our excurmangement. Thomas, I'm going to be straight with you.
Yes, Jonathan?
I've lost a lot of assistants on these excurmangements.
Yes.
Usually one per mountain.
Yes, but I am currently your only assistant, Jonathan.
Yes, the last one on the list.
The
others were the top of their mountain climbing class, and you were at the bottom of the mountain climbing class. Literally. You never made it up past the tree line.
Oh, no, I mean...
I was thinking of...
Well, just saying that's why I'm zooming in here from base camp, and you're already out there in the wilds. It's just outdoors it does get to my nerves a little bit, if you see what I mean.
You mean you're staying at base camp? You're not joining me?
Well, I mean, I just thought, we'd have this little video call. You'd show me what it's all like, and then I'd provide maybe reconnaissance and emotional support.
Reconnaissance. How can you reconnaissance from where you are? You should be ahead of me.
Reconnaissance. Another new coining, Jonathan.
Don't get pedantic with me.
No, I apologize. I completely apologize. I just meant to suggest that I could use all the technological means at my disposal. I could send up a drone. I could send you something in the post. I could do anything that doesn't involve me, actually getting out there in the cold.
I see. If that's the way it is, then you remain at base camp. You send up a drone to find a good place for me to make next base camp. Any dangers you may see, report back to me. Any resources, berry bushes, shade from the wind, caves that I might puddle in. I would appreciate it.
I'll make it so, Jonathan, and you won't call me out there unless it's completely necessary, yes?
That's the way you want it. I'm just going to make a little mark here in your report card at mountain climbing class. Just a minute.
Thank you.
X. Right. What's the first step then with our technologically advanced Sherpa system here?
Don't you worry. Just let me have a little fiddle with the dials here. And yes, before we know it, it looks like the going is good. Let me send up the drone now, and you're well on your way to another successful excurmangement. You, Jonathan, you're a hero. You're a titan. You're a man of many skills. You're a legend, an explorer, and you'll never stop until you've thrilled all the little people looking down below you, all the people with love in their hearts. And the second that you know exactly where to go, that's when this excurmangement will start. On you go, my brave hero. On you go, my brave lord. On you go, my brave hero. And you climb with your soul and your sword.
I will go. You will stay. I will show, and you'll remain. Thomas.
Yes, Jonathan?
I usually make a blood oath with my assistant.
A blood oath?
Can you make a blood oath?
Oh.
through the screen?
Yes. I'll make a blood oath, of course. Say the word.
Take your knife.
Okay.
Draw blood.
Actually,
We'll do the same.
Okay.
I want to see some blood. Oh, you did it right on your palm. Oh, that's a terrible idea. It'll never heal. You need your palm. I meant just maybe on the thumb.
Sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
May the blood bless our light ascent.
May the blood bless your ascent, Jonathan.
Right. Exploring hat on here. I'm not used to this headphone system you gave me. My exploring hat doesn't fit.
You look absolutely dashing as always. Jonathan?
Yes, my lucky hat. And I can't bring it with if I have to communicate with you. I can't bring the hat.
Jonathan. Good luck.
Luck? I don't know how to spell luck.
Now, I don't wish to panic you, Jonathan, but we do appear to have what's known as a little bit of a code red.
Code red. I just started out. I've been hiking for 3 hours now.
Yes, and you've been doing
What kind of code red could that be?
a little bit of an avalanche. Looks like yes. The drone disappeared. You see, sent it up a couple of minutes ago. Came back in too many pieces.
The noise of the drone most likely triggered the avalanche.
Oh,
You fool!
yes, that's why you're an experienced escarmonger, and I'm still in base camp.
All right. Well, did your drone see anything helpful before it caused the avalanche? Is there a place I can hide from the avalanche?
Yes, absolutely.
Booming.
Yes. Now, this is very good. If you look over on the second ridge, I think it's roughly 200 meters away from your current position, about 25 degrees. You'll see a little. Now, what would we call that? A little valley. Little valley. Just over the other side of that valley, 45 minutes walk or so, there's a cave. Small, but big enough for a man of your talents to creep into.
I see. So around the second ridge there. I see. Yes. All right. Thank you, Jonathan.
I'm very sorry about the avalanche.
I'm sorry, Thomas, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Jonathan. When you're as important as you are, then why would you say anybody else's name?
I like your style.
Permission to turn off the red alert.
Yes, that's just for your benefit.
Good. Thank you. Great. Lovely.
Okay, just bushes here, and I see it. See around the ridge. Yes, there is a cave.
Okay, now the entrance.
Big enough for me to get into.
Yes, I think you might have to scourge away some of the debris. But as far as I can tell, it should be safe. And it looks, according to my infrared cameras, surprisingly warm. I can't imagine why.
All right, well, I'll head into the cave now. See here. Oh, it's quite a low collection of stalagmites and stalactites here. It is unnaturally warm.
Yes, it's so funny that. Just keep your eyes peeled. I guess the drone obviously can't see through solid rock, and it's broken into too many pieces right now. But I'm here anyway.
All right. Yes. Oh, there's some moss here I can gather and build a fire with. You're still getting a signal?
Yes,
Can you
yes,
still hear me?
nice and clear. Nice. Strange, actually, that I can hear you quite so clearly now you're down in the belly of the cave.
I'm hearing you clearer than ever. No matter. Yeah, they've got a fire going. My instinct is to make a fire, but it's so warm in here, I'll take off my parka.
I mean, you are still several thousand feet in the air, Jonathan. Are you sure that's completely wise?
No, I feel really very good in here. The air is sweet, even.
Well, I'm sure you know best. I'm sure you know best. I guess all is good then.
Yes, I'm gonna go deeper into the cave. I got my torch here. I'm going to keep you informed of anything I discover as we go in. Here we go.
Hey, yes. What?
Deeper and deeper.
What can you see? Oh, I must say your signal is beginning to break up slightly there.
Oh, glory.
What is it?
Oh, what?
What do you see, Jonathan?
Thomas, you must come here. You must see this for yourself. I know you're afraid, but my God, man, this is something you must feast on with your own eyes.
Okay. If you say so.
I'll shoot a flare out to a cave. You can see it from outside.
Okay, Jonathan.
Get up here as soon as you can.
I don't like the sound of this, but I am coming. I'm coming, Jonathan. I'm coming. I'm coming. Jonathan? Wow. This is very, very, very warm indeed. Oh, what's that? What strange creature? What are you? Oh my heavens above! What are you, strange creature? And what have you done with Jonathan, the foremost escarmonger of his generation?
Man, yes? Man,
Yes.
you are. Man.
Yes, I'm a man, and what did...
Oh, two in one day. Two in one day.
Like the way you said that, young man. Are you referring to my boss?
Boss, big man, very handsome.
Oh,
Yes.
incredibly. Just the most handsome, but... what have you done with him?
You come deeper. Come with me.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
I'm not sure I want to do that. I mean, what are you?
Yes,
A dinosaur?
Come
Were you
with me.
disappearing?
Come with me.
Disappearing into the darkness. Oh, heavens above. Well, Jonathan doesn't seem to be anywhere around. I guess.
Thomas! Thomas! Are you there, Thomas?
Is that you?
Join me! Come deeper into the cave!
Oh, Jonathan, if you give me a direct order, then I can't disobey, even if your voice does sound now slightly more ethereal than last I knew it to be. Very well. And I guess there's nothing for it. Deeper into the cave I shall go.
Yes, Thomas. Come. Come deeper. Ah. My boy. My boy, you see. Look at those walls. The cave walls. They tell stories, the hieroglyphics, the carvings. You see, the birth of man from an egg, from space. It all makes sense now. We're at the very place where humanity was born, deep in this cave. And look, these fruits that grow on the vines growing on the walls are rich and golden and delicious. Must try one. Yes. Isn't that glorious?
Deeper into the cave. Deeper into a whole new world.
We'll go deeper, you and I. We will see where we arrive.
And there's answers to be found, and there's mysteries untold, written upon these grimy walls.
And there's lizard people here that cater to your needs. And there's a cliff, be careful you don't fall.
I will follow you, my leader, I will follow you. For you never would lead me astray. I will follow you, great leader, I will follow you. So into the cave, just lead the way.
Would you like another piece of rabbit meat?
Why not? Why not? It's really surprisingly civilized, Jonathan.
Yes, the lizard men are quite accommodating.
Yes, I mean...
There you go.
Thank you. Cooked to perfection, Jonathan. Cooked to perfection.
Mushroom sauce?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, just dip it in that. It's wonderful.
What? Jonathan, I really have to say, getting out of the control bunker and exploring and meeting things that, quite frankly, go against all sense of reality and open new doors to perception is surprisingly pleasant.
Yes, to discover these lizard men that must have broken off from the evolutionary tree millennia ago, but they understand us and they care for us. They're very welcoming.
Yes, absolutely. You think then we're distantly related? They're ancestors of ours who've lived and evolved in seclusion in these caves?
There's no other explanation. They're very much like men, except for their big green froggy-like eyes. They're adapted to the dark. They're adapted to the cave. But why do they know how to speak? How is that possible?
Yes, rather disconcerting, and that they would speak English as well. And it's almost like they knew us personally on some instinctive level.
Personally, you mean personally, not just as a man, but me and you, personally?
Well, they did seem to know exactly what to say to get us in here, didn't they? They did.
Yes, they did.
I mean, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. It is awfully hot in here still, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I assume they're cold-blooded creatures. They need to keep it warm so they don't stop moving. But there is an older creature at the back of the cave there, you see. He seems to be a wise one. Look at him. Perhaps we should go ask him.
Yes. The wise one.
This is your first excursion into adventure. Would you like to go talk to him, ask him some questions?
You'd trust me to do that?
You've already made a huge step into being a man. You've come out of base camp. You climbed in here to save me. It's time you took some more chances.
Well, what harm could it do, Jonathan? After all, we've survived this far.
What harm could it do?
What harm? Very well.
What could possibly go wrong?
I shall do it. These fascinating lizard people may be a riddle indeed, but I'll get to the bottom of it. Okay, I'm heading once again deeper into the cave. Here I go. Excuse me. Excuse me, oh wise lizard stirring something, more rabbit stew there.
Did you enjoy rabbit stew?
Incredible, oh wise one. The mushroom sauce is really quite a delicacy as well.
Oh, of course. Mwah. The mushrooms, they grow in the walls of the cave. The cracks, they come out and they're so good. I don't have too much, though.
A wise one.
You're enjoying your time here, yes?
I have to say, you've been most hospitable, and when I leave the cave, I'll tell everybody about quite how incredibly welcoming you were.
Of course. I make a special brew for you. It's a special cave
Might
juice.
I ask what's in it? Oh, wise lizard.
Oh, various lichens and mosses and fungus.
Well, that's not my usual fare. The rabbit was delicious, though, so I guess I shouldn't turn it down.
Here, a drink.
I'm not sure if I should.
A drink. Yes?
Well, what harm could it do, I guess?
Yes, what harm could it do? What harm? What is harm? There's no harm here. It's a cave. It's good. Yes. Now, you need a place to lie down. Here's a nice a bed of rock. A bedrock.
Yes, I'm
There
feeling.
you are. Lie down.
I'm feeling very sleepy.
You're sleepy. Good. Yes.
I
Good.
I think I should
Sleep.
just lie down now. Just lie down.
Yes. Take a load off.
I'll just take a load off. I'll just take a little. Yeah.
Yes, and that's why I had to resort to cannibalism on that trip. But you lizard men have heard enough of my stories. Where is my assistant? I didn't quite catch that. Get back to English if you can. Of course, of course. Thank you for trying to blend in with my culture. Yes, in a sense. So, it's very warm. Yes, you've gotten me down to my civilian clothes, not my exploring clothes. But my assistant, he went in deeper to the cave to talk to that older lizard gentleman.
The wise one, yes, the wise one.
But is Thomas available?
Oh.
Yes. Where is he? Yes, where is he? Yes.
He
Where is he?
has spoken to the wise one. The wise one has prepared the lichen and moss, and he has drunk, and now he is laid upon the bed of bedrock, and now his dreams are ours.
His dreams are yours?
Yes, his dreams are ours.
Of course. That's what these symbols mean. Yes, when the lizard people split off from the evolutionary tree, we see that they had no dreams, and they were dying. They would lure people into the cave and steal their dreams in order to evolve in their own way.
How else do we learn to speak but through the dreams?
We are sacrifices. We are giving our dreams to you. And what will happen? Will Thomas come out of it? Will he be all right? You're laughing. That's not an answer. It doesn't sound good, though. Give me back my assistant. I'll get my gun out of my... Where's my backpack?
I'm afraid we have taken your weapons and we have destroyed them. We have no use for manly ammunition. We can take people's dreams, after all.
You're not taking my dreams. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Stay right where you are! Stay right where you are! What? No, don't!
All right. I was gonna go behind the cave wall.
What? What? How are you doing this? How dare you disappear into the shadows? What? Don't you hide like that!
Maybe you're dreaming.
No! Come back! I know every inch of this cave. Come, my lizard brethren! We must search, and we must find. Do not let him escape!
Find him, find him, find him. This way.
Come on, let us go! Who are you?
I don't remember my human name. I've been in the cave for so long.
You look it. Pardon me being so rude, but you do look indeed very, very misshapen and wizened and toughened by the passing hours of torture in here.
Yes, you see my froggy eyes growing.
Are you a man or a lizard man? I can hardly tell.
I'm becoming like them. I am in the middle of transformation. It takes a long time. And you will be next. They took your dreams while you were sleeping. You are no longer a man. A man without dreams is not a man.
Indeed, that is the defining characteristic of a man without our dreams. We're nothing.
Yes.
We're not human. We're... Oh, is this the fate that awaits me?
Yes. It has been many years since I have seen the night sky. Or what was that thing in the daytime? The sun! Oh, it has been so long. They took my humanity. They feed me bugs and grubs, larvae and cocoons.
Oh.
This is your fate. Just give up as soon as you can. I promise it makes it easier. Give up all hope of ever seeing humanity again.
Oh, Lord. Dream stealers. Dream stealers. No dreams. No hope. Dream stealers. These cruel dream stealers. I'm lost. Without a care, without a hope. And can this creature in front of me, so wizened, ancient and forlorn, could this be my future? Is this what I'm waiting for? And is now the last of my days, and no more can I call myself a man? Without my dreams, am I to be forgotten? Why did I trust my hero, Jonathan?
What are you doing? What are those sounds? That is your music?
Yes.
I remember music now. Yes.
Oh, what is that change coming over you? Strange, wizened creature. It's like I see a bit of humanity flush into those cheeks. Just a little.
Oh, yes. For a sound coming from your mouth has given me a reason to go out. I will rip these eyes from my head, and the lizard man part of me is dead.
This is incredible. Maybe there is hope yet, a wizened creature. Will you come with me? Will you help me find Jonathan? And will you help me get out of the clutches of these lizard people once and for all?
Yes, they have one weakness. They have one weakness, these creatures. I remember. Riddles. They cannot understand riddles. Metaphors. They do not get them and try it on them. There is a guard outside of this part of the cave. He is very strong. Give him a riddle.
Thank you so much. I'll do as you ask, and wizened old creature. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, please, no, really, thank you.
No, thank you, please.
No, look,
But please do this. Save us both.
I shall do it for us both. Excuse me, cave guard.
Hello?
English, please.
What do you want? Yes, what do you want? Do you want some cocoons to sup on?
No, I just wondered if you might be able to help me for a moment.
Help you? What is it? You don't need any help. You're stuck in cave. You're going to live here forever and die here.
I just wondered if you could tell me what runs but has no legs.
Runs has no legs. You need legs to run. What
about a tap? Hey, listen, what about a goddamn British human tap that runs and has no legs, eh? How does that feel?
My brain! It cannot think of two concepts simultaneously!
Out of the way! I have a mentor to rescue! Psst. Jonathan! Shh. Yes. Keep quiet or they're here. Come. I found their weakness.
The weakness? What are you talking about? How did you
I can
find the
get us
weakness?
both out of here. I will lead the way. I think I've become an excursionizer.
No, I'm too afraid. Just save yourself. I cannot do it anymore. I've explored too much.
Jonathan, trust me. I know how to get us out. I know exactly how to do it, and I shall do it. And if you trust me, I will lead you.
Let me hang on to your coat.
Yes.
Clutch it for safety.
Hold on tight. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the grand old wizard is just around this corner. Come on. Yes, here we go. Through this bit of dense lichen and... stirring his pot.
Gonna steal some dreams. Gonna have nice dreams.
Excuse me? Wise old lizard.
Oh, you! What are you doing out? What are you doing out of the cave? Go back. We took your dreams. You stay there.
I just wonder if you might be able to help me for a moment.
Help you? What do you want? You want some cocoons?
No, I'm quite out of cocoons at the moment. Thank you very much. I do have something else though that it's just been perplexing me for a little time now.
I'd like.
Yes. Well, you see, I've always wondered, what falls but never gets hurt.
Well, what falls would never get hurt. No, when you fall, you get hurt. That's what it is. What do you mean?
How about snow, my friend? How about snow?
What? Snow falls, but it doesn't get...
And on top of that, my young friend, you live in a one-story house made entirely of redwood. What color would the stairs be, No! You live in a one-story house! What has 6 faces? What has 6 faces but does not wear makeup has 21 eyes but cannot see. Do you know that? It's a die. It's a die with 6 faces. And you should die.
The humanity is too much for my lizard brain. I curse you. I spilled this hot boiling pot of cave juice. Sploosh.
Jonathan, come on. Take my hand. It's okay, he can't hurt you anymore. Let's get out of here.
Thank you. I was no longer a man. I was reacting like a lizard myself, jumping from stimulus that was unpleasant, trying to go somewhere warm. I wasn't dreaming anymore. I wasn't dreaming, but you were. You were still dreaming.
Yes. Yes, I guess I was.
Oh, who's that? Who's that behind you? Is that a man?
I see.
Hey, I've got this last one. Hey, I got you by the throat, you lizard creature. Trap me in a cave and steal my dreams, will you? Hey.
Wow, wizened old man, you can still dream too.
Jonathan.
No, I'm not Jonathan. I'm Thomas. This is Jonathan.
Oh, but I'm Jonathan, and that's my father. Father.
Yes.
Oh, my boy. Did you commit to a lifetime of mountain climbing, searching for me all these years? Your missing father?
Wow.
Yes, Father. That is why I started exploring to find you. But the real hero here is this poor mountaineering student, Thomas.
Well, I have to say, maybe I should be a student no longer, Jonathan.
Yes. He is wise, this one. He is wise. Come. Show me again the night sky.
Yes. Yes. Let's get out of this cave into the midnight. Jonathan, just before we head out, you made a mark on your paper. I believe you gave me an X for my mountain climbing class. What would you give me now?
Yes, gonna make, instead of an X, a circle. That's a positive. My own personal grading system.
That means a lot, Jonathan.
Now that we've got my father, let's go home. I think you have a class to teach.
I guess so. Sometimes an excursion may take you somewhere you would never believe. Sometimes you start off on a mountain and you end up on another plane of reality. And sometimes a whole history opens up before your very eyes. But sometimes you have to be prepared for any surprise.
Father, I wanted to make you proud.
even though you were dead. Now you're not dead. Did I make you proud? Let's go back to civilization. Come, Thomas.
And Jonathan, now I will lead, and at a mountain you will follow, and we now have a path, even if the road's hard to swallow. And anywhere you go, my friend, I would tread that path again. And I guess it's the old story of excursions up a mountain. That is our show. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you so much. Let's just bring Duncan and Jacob up there. Wonderful work, guys. That was so much fun.
Thank you so much.
Who knew we'd meet such reality bending fantastical creatures tonight?
Inspired by Lovecraft.
Yeah, definitely. As we headed into the cave, there was a bit of non-Euclidean geometry going on in there. Thank you. Such a pleasure. Beautiful work, Duncan. I'm not sure if you managed to get any Gilbert and Sullivan quotations in this week, Duncan. Lovely. Fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching at home. If you've enjoyed this evening's show, there are some links down in the description you can look at. This is a pay what you can show. We understand times are tight for everybody, so no pressure. But if you might have spent a couple of quid at this at the theatre, there's a link down there that you can follow. There's also a link to my Patreon, and thank you so much to all of the people who support me on Patreon. You are absolutely amazing. You make this show possible. And thank you so much to everyone who's watched this show week after week after week. In fact, I have a particular shout out this week to Bethany Weston, who made, I hope she doesn't mind me showing, made this amazing piece of fan art, which Isolation has its first piece of fan art. I'm just going to transition it up here. Look at this. Bethany sent this on Twitter. This is some art that she's made. It's absolutely incredible, of every single episode of Isolation, involving with a little pictorial synopsis of the story, a little quote from each one, and the guest along the bottom. It was just absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. It was incredible as well, just for me, who I started the show, way back in March of this year, reading through all of those shows and remembering some of the those early shows. The first one we did, "You Are My Flamingo," all of those quotes. That's so special to receive that. Thank you so much for supporting Bethany, and thank you so much for making that picture. Anyway, else, that picture's up on Twitter, so have a look at that if you're interested, and check out all of those. Absolutely incredible. If you have enjoyed Jacob Banigan's work this evening, and I'm sure you have, because he is incredible, he will now tell you. Jacob, how can people see some more Jacob Banigan?
Well, we will be doing some streaming shows. The first one is called Series Junkies. It's a mostly German show. I'm going to be speaking English. That'll be online through Theater im Bahnhof, which is my theater here in Graz. And then in December, almost every day in December, we will be doing live shows, streaming shows with English lovers from Vienna. So look up English Lovers on Facebook and you'll find us, and we'll see you online.
Fantastic. And links to those shows are, again, in the description, so do check those out. Duncan and I will also be in the Showstoppers live streams. We got a couple more this year. The next one is on the 30th of November. Check out my page or the Showstoppers page, and you can watch us. I think the next one is Monday the 30th of November. You can watch our improvised musical live stream. And the next Isolation will be on December the 11th. I have a guest musician, actually. Duncan unfortunately can't make us, but fortunately, Christopher Ash, Showstopper assistant musical director, can join us. So we have Christopher Ash as our musical guest, and Addy George, who watchers may remember we tried to do a show about a month ago with Addy, and we had some technical hitches. So he is coming back, and we are making sure somehow we're going to plug me, I should say, directly into the internet. So we definitely get him on. So check out us on December the 11th. I think that's about everything. Any final words, Duncan?
Thanks, everyone.
Any
Good
final words,
night.
Jacob?
Mwah! Happy isolation, everyone.
Happy isolation. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and good night.